Have you ever thought about what's inside the huge tank trailers we see on highways? These giants carry everything from hazardous chemicals to essential water. They're not just trucks, they're amazing feats of engineering with a touch of mystery. So let's explore and discover what makes their design so fascinating. Let's start by looking at how the physics works in this, especially when it comes to regular delivery trucks compared to tank trailers. In a standard truck, whatever you're carrying pushes down because of gravity and mostly presses on the spots touching the truck's floor. This can make for uneven weight distribution if things move around while driving. In contrast, things work quite differently when it comes to liquids in a tanker. Liquids push out pressure everywhere because they can flow freely. Tankers are shaped like cylinders on purpose. This way, the pressure spreads evenly along their walls. This clever design stops any extra stress if you use square or rectangular tanks instead. To visualize this, think of blowing up a balloon. As you blow more air into it, the pressure inside spreads out evenly across its surface. This even distribution helps the balloon keep its shape and prevents it from popping. Tank trailers work on a similar idea. They need this even pressure when they're filled with liquids or gases under high pressure to function safely. Additionally, tank trailers are carefully designed to prevent structural issues as well. Their rounded shape helps avoid the stress that can form at sharp edges, which could crack or break under pressure. The materials used for these tanks are selected because they're strong and flexible, making the trailer more capable of handling the bumps and movements during transport. The surprising thing about driving a tank trailer is that it can be more dangerous than handling an ordinary truck. This danger comes from inertia, which means things don't like to change the way they're moving. When liquids slosh around in a tank trailer, it makes for tricky situations if the driver has to speed up, slow down, or turn quickly. The movement of the liquid inside doesn't stop right away. It keeps going forward and backward or side to side, which can make controlling the vehicle quite challenging. When you hit the brakes, the liquid in a tank surges forward and slams into the front wall. This can make it harder to stop quickly and might even throw your truck off balance, which is super risky if you're trying to avoid an accident. On the other hand, when you speed up, the liquid rushes back towards the rear end of the trailer, messing with traction on roads, making the whole thing an unsteady ride. And let's not forget about turns. The stuff inside shifts outward during curves, causing serious lean, which can potentially lead to flipping over, especially sharp corners or bad weather. Getting how all this works helps keep things safe behind wheel trailers carrying liquids. Now, the coolest thing about handling the risk of liquids sloshing around in big tank trailers is that they usually have built-in walls called baffles to keep everything steady. Baffles divide the main compartment into smaller sections, limiting where the liquid can shift around. This design helps cut down on splashing and keeps liquids more stable during transport, making it easier and safer to drive and stop them safely. Moreover, baffles help spread out the weight of liquids evenly so that it doesn't all settle in one spot when a vehicle is moving. Different designs allow these dividers to transport various liquids simultaneously without mixing them up, making logistics much easier and more efficient for transporting different kinds of liquid at once. Now, if we talk about the design and features of tank trailers, they vary based on what they're used to transport. For example, fuel tankers are usually made of stainless steel or aluminum because these materials resist rust. They also include compartments and baffles inside to reduce liquid movement, which helps keep the vehicle stable while driving. Additionally, they're equipped with modern safety features like emergency valves and fire prevention tools because their cargo is very flammable. You might see both short tankers and long Class 8 trailers on the road. These can transport up to 8,500 gallons of fuel as long as they meet weight rules set by different countries. Conversely, trailers meant for carrying water are typically crafted from stainless steel or strong plastic, depending on whether the water is safe to drink. These tank trailers usually have fewer sections inside because there's less risk of fire. Many models also come with pumps to make unloading easier at their destination. For transporting food items like liquid milk, these trailers are made from stainless steel to ensure they stay clean and uncontaminated. They usually have cooling systems to keep the milk fresh while it's being moved around and are built in a way that makes cleaning easy so germs don't spread. Now, if we talk about chemical tankers, they need strong materials like stainless steel that don't rust or corrode. These vehicles have special sections and air systems to prevent gas from building up inside. They also come with safety features to contain spills and avoid explosions, ensuring a secure environment for transporting chemicals. Additionally, tank trailers designed for compressed gases are constructed from strong steel to manage the pressure inside. The round shape makes them better at holding high pressures, and they come equipped with safety valves and systems to stop explosions from happening. These types of trailers usually carry gases such as propane, butane, and oxygen. And finally, let's talk about the tank trailers used for carrying powdered goods like milk powder or cement. These trailers are generally made from carbon steel or aluminum and come with special irrigation and vibration systems to help unload the powders easily. They also have compressors that make handling these dry materials more efficient. The different designs and materials ensure each type of cargo is transported safely while meeting its specific requirements. When you think about tank trailers, two important things come to mind: the rules they have to follow and how they're kept safe. These big containers on wheels need to meet strict international rules so that dangerous stuff is moved safely. In America, there's a group called the Department of Transportation that sets up the safety guidelines for building, taking care of, and using tank trailers. Over in Europe, similar standards are guided by an agreement known as ADR, which focuses on moving hazardous goods by road carefully. Additionally, to drive a tank trailer, you need to meet certain rules and certifications. This means getting the trailer approved first, having it checked regularly, and doing special tests depending on what you're carrying. Regular inspections are necessary based on what's inside and local laws. For example, if your trailer has hazardous chemicals inside, it'll probably need more frequent checks compared to one that carries drinking water. The next important point is making sure tank trailers, especially those transporting food and chemicals, are properly cleaned and disinfected. This step keeps everything hygienic and safe while also stopping any mix-up between different batches of products. For trailers carrying food items such as liquid milk, it's really important to keep them super clean. This can be done by washing with hot water under pressure, using disinfectant solutions, and even utilizing automated cleaning systems. These methods help make sure that all inside surfaces are spotless and free of any residue or germs. Furthermore, tank trailers need regular checkups to make sure they're safe and everything is working well. Parts like valves, safety systems, and internal dividers should be looked at often for any signs of wear or damage. It's also important to test for pressure leaks so that there are no surprises when transporting goods safely. If you found this video enjoyable, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to like the video and share your thoughts in the comments section below.